Citra. That's what I want. Ugh. Gonna chuck this up, but it won't capture anything for a while. I understand it's doing it. Pardon me. Just give it a little bit. And then let's change this title as well. What am I playing? Monster Hunter free. Monster Hunter free. Jesus fucking Christ, I need help, man. What is going on with my brain? Heavyman, right? So slow. It's so slow. Clearing. Getting low rank equipment proper. I cannot type. I cannot speak. I cannot type. It's all falling apart. Everything is falling apart. I'm losing control of the situation. Right, top of the list, Mace with some alarms from yesterday. Should have seen my face, it was awesome and terrible at the same time. I think that kind of just describes it in its default state, yeah? Yeah? Hello Eugene, welcome. How you doing? Welcome back, Dawn. That did start capturing correctly, it did, good. Oh no. That's annoying. Right, I need this. So I need 2 more King's Beaks and some Icium. 1 more goddamn Baroth Shell, which I cannot get. A Monster Bone Large. 5 Dragonite and 2 Firestones. And then this was Ludroth, so I need 2 more Ludroth Mice. Cool. Armor-wise, I am sticking with Renephalos for the moment, but I did want to do this. To get, what, 20 more defense? Pretty significant right now. Oh, this game is so nice. It just sounds wonderful. You're at an event. Other than that, you're enjoying your weekend? Nice. You outside of relearning the ability to speak and write? It almost feels like I never learned it in the first place, the way it's going at the moment. I'm doing good. I had fun with Dark Souls 3. Had a lot of fun. Managed to get another few bosses down. Chisel's, to Chisel's contempt. Chisel is now dreaming up, or attempting to dream up, challenge runs where I am as incentivized. Shit. God damn it. Thank you, N10. Dark Souls 2. Hello, N10. I think welcome? I'm not sure. Chisel is trying to dream up a run where I'm incentivized to level up as, or like get stronger as little as possible. DS2 Magic's so easy you forget the name. Why did DS2 actually get all that dislike? There's a lot of potential options for that one, depending on what you want to believe. From my personal perspective, because it wasn't DS1. The title of that clip, out of context, implies a different meaning, Duck. Concerning. May or may not want to change that soon, but won't. Yep. Funny enough, it fits the clip. Can't believe I just completely blanked on what Free Ultimate's called. You know why I keep saying Dark Souls 3? It's because I'm thinking about 3U. Because I nearly said Monster Hunter 2 earlier. Monster Hunter 2 Ultimate does not exist. But the equivalent thereof does exist and can hurt you, and it is real, unfortunately. Perfect, how you have much resistance to farm another suitable armor. Muck resistance? I'm actually waiting for a new armor set until Diablos. I decided against getting Baroth armor. I think I'm gonna get Diablos. Is this a new account? It is indeed, Duck. It's technically a challenge run. Got it too often in the recent past, yeah. I've got it in a few games recently. Both in 3U and in 4U. So I'm gonna skip it. Forge only had a barrel set, yeah, because it had attack up. And it was all about attack up. Forge only. Yeah, challenge run, I can only use heavy weapons, which is deemed to be by me great swords, lance, gun, lance, hammer, and switch axe. because I do not play Hunting Horn and I don't play the ranged weapons. And all of my armors have to be chunky armors. Which basically limits me to Renephalos, Diablos, Duramboros, Baroth in low rank and in high rank. And Uragan. I could actually go steal Uragan in G rank, maybe. As much as I don't really like fighting Uragan. Steal Uragan in G rank might not be a terrible idea. Steal Uragan, yeah, subspecies thereof also count, so. I said ranged, though I just don't play ranged weapons at all, so. The knocked from the logic. Bow's a light weapon, though. It doesn't take a year to sheath. Light bowgun's also a light weapon. It's only heavy bowgun that is. Heavy. Put the clip in the media links. There's actually a clips thing. If you scroll further down, there's a little Twitch clips category. Yeah, you just have to scroll for a little bit, which means no one ever looks in there. Baroth in low and high rank only, yes. In G rank, Baroth gets really slim as an armor set. It gets basically form-fitting. And then gets like a weird helmet as well. It stops to be a chunky armor. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. Hey, Crone, welcome. Good to see you. But no, I would not consider bow a heavy weapon, Nathan. How you doing, Crone? On your weekend? I think he went up, but I actually... Where the hell did he go? Did he go this way? That was a really quick leave. Didn't go this way. Maybe to 1? It can do that, it's just weird. But this weapon does have low damage, so it would make sense that it would do some weird stuff. Okay, maybe 8? There he is. There's the boy. I'm so glad I have potions. Oh. The luxury of having potions on a quest. Doing good? Good. Did you seriously just leave? You... motherfucker. Got a friend over? Hey! Hello, some dude. Immediately perfectly timed. Hope you two are having fun. You doing any free U gaming of yourselves today? Hey, Crone. Thank you for the gifty. I appreciate it. No free you today. Just chilling in a few drinks. Nice. Very nice. Christ, Crone, no! I should have known that emo would get abused so quickly. Yeah, thank you, just some dude. Perfect. Exactly what's needed. I hate every single emote you posted today. Not unfair. To be fair, I think that's specifically what Crone goes looking for. When he gets some emotes. Okay, nice. Have a shoot back. Eugene typically uses the gun as just a pointing emote, because I don't think Eugene has a pointing emote. If I remember correctly, we had a conversation about it at one point. I'll enter the competition. Is that Gabe, by the way? Or is that the actual person of that channel? I thought that was Gabe for a moment. I'm not sure if it is or isn't. Just Gabe with a gun. Ready to kill. Sounds about right. I should open up Karadico. I want a Ludroth crest. Put that down. Stop holding it just weirdly in the air. It's one of the peeps on the channel. Dag, okay. Ludroth. Crest. Royal Crest, maybe? Royal Ludroth Crest? That's likely the one, eh? It's a channel run by 3 people. Ah. That makes sense then. Break the head, it's an 80%. I just got fuckity yucked, as always. What do I need here? Monster fluids. Another monster fluid, a big fin. I don't think I care about this one. 2 supersized dung, some ivy, some mega nutrients, pale extract I get from thingy. Okay, so mostly I just need 2 monster fluid. And a big fin. And then also some big poop. Big old poop. Which I can't get at least for the next 3 quests. Right, just need Monster Bone pluses. Let's try and do the Ludroth crest. Yeah. Yeah, he's earlier. I was also thinking about doing Roggy, but I think Ludroth's earlier in the game. They're about equivalent, actually. It'll be easier for go for Roggy with something like Hammer than Ludroth, because Ludroth's a pain in the butt if you're at his head. Save our boots. Also, just the sharpness on this weapon sucks so much. I don't really want to fight anything with it at all. Hopefully I'll get one Monster Bone large whenever I finally do the Rathian. And that will put me into a much nicer spot. Give me that back. Yeah, Bone has still got so many steps to go through. It's still in, like, Longhorn, which is upgrade 2 or 3 or something. And I want to get it all the way to the freaking Agnactor weapon. So I am just not getting lucky with it at all. Seeing the village in 3 pair with the music feels so good. Moga, like, I don't know what it is. Moga and Locklack and Pokey. Maybe it's nostalgia, but they just feel special. Like, their music combined with the way the villagers look. It just hits in a different way. Oh god, this again. You got a soft spot for Jumbo? I've never been to Jumbo, so can't weigh in on that one. Their atmosphere, yeah. Like, I really like Astera and Celiana. I love Astera, it gets stuck in my head all the time. But it doesn't create the same level of, like, feeling right, I guess. I don't know. You know what? Elgato felt right for its atmosphere and the way the village looked along with the music. It fits perfectly. That one also has the same feeling for me. Although I am cursed for the rest of my life to want to call it Elgato. But hey. that's a me problem, I guess. About Burner, sir? Don't you love Burner? Burner's just kind of like, alright. Burner doesn't really feel like it fits for me. But totally hits the nostalgia to Yukumo for obvious reasons, yeah. I got a thing. For me, I feel bad, because I know that village is so nostalgic for so many people, but... it doesn't make me feel anything. You know what it makes me feel? Frustration. Hearing the Yukumo village theme makes me frustrated because of GU. Go out, go in, go to the foot bath, leave, go back in, go to the foot bath again, leave, go back in, go to the foot bath again. All 3 different quest givers. Then leave and then go back because you've done 3 quests and now the foot bath attendant wants to give you a foot bath ticket. And there goes 5 minutes of my fucking life. That's all Yukumo is to me. That's all Yukumo is, man. Hey, Gary, thanks for the like. I hope you enjoy the sweet sounds of Free caressing your ears. You feel more about Cathar than Burner? Same. Burner looks like a village you'd see in a rum hack. Fair, honestly. I will never, by the way, never understand why they didn't just have Dundorma as the base in 2nd gen rather than making a new village. Like, I don't get it. How did the sponge waste 3 minutes of my life? No, the sponge hasn't done anything wrong, Gary. Yukumo's wasting my life. Pokey Village, you like? Let me mind the Black Fair Tilus playing my man, yeah. Dundorma? No. Dundorma being the primary village. Like, Dundorma being the hub, basically. And then having the villages be, yeah, Pokey, Kokoto, Yukumo, and Loglak or something. One of the 4th gen ones. And then having Dundorma be like your main base / your hub. Right? Instead of making a new village that... it just feels weird for a celebratory game to have its completely own, like, self-contained village. For some reason, that doesn't feel right to me. The hub theme in Yukumo reminds you how you went to Monster Hunter with your friends. I genuinely don't remember Yukumo's hub theme. Never even heard of it, Jordan. I've never even heard anyone mention that before. I'm gonna say Ludroth even existing is a waste. Do you not like Ludroth? I actually quite like Ludroth. I think he's a really good introduction to, what'd you call it, monsters? Amphibious? It's such a shame that there isn't more underwater-only fights in this game. Nice average fight, yeah. Nice, early, not particularly difficult fight. Fought Purple like 8 times now and you hate him. Purple's annoying. That, I understand. Yukumo instead of Moga's sad. Yeah. They were always gonna do it though because of that game being so well selling in Japan specifically. Flicking the joystick, let it stop. While your character turns, you sheath, allow you to sheath with standing rather than moving, which is quite slower. It really makes a difference to try to do it every time you sheath. That seems like such a nightmare for what probably saves like a second. Not to say it's not worth doing, but that's not the type of thing I want to master. You don't see the advantage there. You would get, like, if you were doing crit draw, Eugene, crit draw greatsword, you'd get damage out so much quicker. If you save like a second or half a second on every single sheath. But for me personally, I think that's a little bit more effort than it's worth. Take an expert for sure. It works for all weapons. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it confused me at first as well, but I figured it out. Same as you did. Sounds bothersome. Once you get it a couple of times, you can do it easily. Yeah, you just have to train it into your like subconscious, and then it's not an issue anymore, right? As soon as you've got it down to a subconscious act, it doesn't matter. Righty, what was the next one in here? N10 with hammer. So I need to skip N10 and I need to skip mace. There we go. What the? I gotta get down to the bottom of the list before I start it again. N10. Otherwise, I'd just be doing yours and mace requests for God knows how long because you guys put a whole bunch in all at once. And that's not fair to the people who didn't have, you know, didn't happen to be there on the first day and dropped 10,000 channel points. I've already done most of yours anyway, actually, Anton. Skip to this hammer at the bottom, then. That's not how it works. Is your last gun line still there? Don't make me scroll through the list, please. It's 17 long. Don't do that to me. My mouse cursor doesn't work properly. No, it's not. It is not. got to skip a whole bunch of Comoros as well. Comoro put a whole bunch in there. Is this a hammer? I thought this was a sword and shield for a second. Rathian. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. Not having green kind of sucks. The fact that you have to get to nibble stuff before you can give this hammer green sharpness, by the way. Absolutely ludicrous. Also, unless I'm blind and I just haven't noticed it, why does Nibble Snuff unlock so late in this game? That's so weird. The Queen's here, that she is. Ah. The chosen one. Nibble? The only thing Nibble's chosen for is to be derpy as hell. Why does Naga come after Brachinios? Also a great fucking question. Naga's after Brachinios? What? Don't question this game's progression. They were rushing. Fair. Oh, whoops. And then she knows. Probably heal this poison. I'm gonna get hit. No, got it. Screwed up your own joke. Oh, I've been there too many times. Been there too many times, Don. Jen and Baggy share a tear. Yes. That's due to map progression, though. That, in low rank, I understand. Where the jerky at? I haven't gone to the hub to buy any because I'm broke as fuck. I don't have any money, man. Also, it doesn't matter. Look, my health's basically fully regenerated. Until that happened. Which honestly is kind of impressive considering how much I was missing. A full poison duration, essentially. Pretty decent. That's gonna hit me because it's the triple run, yeah. Good old Rathian. Triple running twice in a row. Out of curiosity, do you guys think the Tanzia chips are UK chips or US chips? Neither. I thought they were like little... Like chips of something. Considering they're inside of a bottle. African chips? What are African chips? Or are you being intentionally irritating? You're being intentionally irritating, okay. Until when can you get magic weapon in DS3? When can you unlock magic weapon, do you mean? I think you get it in the swamp. You'll be banned for that, just so you know. What? No, for being intentionally irritating, I think, is the point. Not for referencing something incorrectly to what Enten was putting on anyway. For joking on a Twitch stream. Could I just say a little bit? Just a little bit? That I feel like that kind of message is slightly propagated towards those, like, people who come into a Twitch stream with no rapport built whatsoever and immediately act like just the weirdest fucking people. And then feel like it's perfectly acceptable. They're like, I'm just telling a joke, man. It's like first time chat and it's like your nose is so big you can fuck me in the ass with it. And it's like, sorry? Just a joke, man. It's like, no. That's a weird message. Ban request is saying along the lines of, have you heard of free speech? Yeah. Didn't see that typo. No, I didn't. Oh, nuders. I actually genuinely didn't see that. Is that a emote you used on different streams then, Ted? Not of the Twitch variety. I really hope it's not still Pepe, though. What is the stream? The same stream as always? King shaming again, I see. What do you mean, what is this stream, Mace? Nah, why? I'd say it's appropriate about as fuck as it always is. This is the first 6-hour stream split across 2 games. Nidders. Apparently no one can spell nodders at the moment. Oh, there was a vote for it in the Discord, and this is what was voted for. So this is where we are. Perfectly normal free ultimate stream with a hint of brain rot. That's just the perfectly normal free U stream. You think people who are playing free U in 2024 don't have a hint of brain rot? You are very wrong. Nudders. Let's not keep spelling it wrong, we're entering dangerous territory. True. Easy. Easy, Raffian. That's why Lugia will never die. What? Because of Nuh-uh? Dudes. People apparently did see that typo, N10. Sorry to inform you. The typo was in fact seen. I only got one Monster Bone Plus there that I saw, unfortunately. Which is a giant shame. Yeah. Let go, Chris. Blah, 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 blah. If I'm here, we're always in danger territory by default. I think we always are by default anyway. To be honest, I don't think it really matters who's here. The lamp mask? Yes, please. Yes, and thank you. Give it to this boy. Boy. Have the mask. Earplugs and weather breaker. Confirm. Forged weapons, gun lance. Can I just straight up make it yet? No. Finally gets a little bit of fucking sharpness. Christ. I need more Baroff shells. It never ends. I need 3 for this. It says go to rugged, right? It does, yes. And then to the spiral heat. So I need 2 more. Feel free to clarify. And then the kappa that has color to it, which is just the worst emote anyone ever made. Mace, you don't understand social cues. You don't read everything as the opposite of what it actually is. N10. Bad N10. Am I gonna start doing a permadeath Iceborne Fatalis % run too? What the fuck is that? That feels like a lot of buzzwords chucked together, but it actually means nothing. You just play the game and beat Fatalis. But you cannot die, so it's just a deathless run. It's deathless to Fatalis. Then why is percent in there? Percent makes it seem like a speed run. You put it in there? That's really confusing. Right after Bagel just did Fatalis % as well. An actual speedrun. I mean, I think there's a deathless run for Iceborne in the list. It kind of is. You can't kind of have a speedrun. Sort of is a speedrun, or it isn't a speedrun. Deathless, not the speedrun for World, is currently the rage. Is it so? That's not a speedrun, Zadie. That's a race. That's a different thing. You can poop without your phone, Chisel. You don't need your phone to poop. The poop doesn't come out your phone, it comes out your butt. Racing is just running at speed. Speed running? No. It's not a speed run. They're just racing. I'm not allowing this bullshit pedantry. No. I don't intend to do one. End of sentence. There you go. I don't intend to do one at all. Seems all tedious and fun. It doesn't really seem that tedious to me. It just seems like really easy. I know that sounds like so stuck up my own ass. That seems really fucking simple. Like, just defender gear your way all through low rank and high rank, essentially do the speed run. Right? Do Xeno %. And then just play relatively safely. Done. Play your main weapon. I don't have time to do the challenge, Jordan. Have you seen my spreadsheet? I got 167 fucking challenge runs to do. You think I got time to do some random ass world deathless bullshit? Unless that takes up one of my challenge run percentage slots. Ain't happening. World is all the rage these days. That's not a good thing, Zadie. I've been trying to tell this to other people and people do not listen to me. My viewership for Monster Hunter World, after Monster Hunter World became the rage, dropped by 10. What? Because there's more popular streamers streaming it than me. If you've never watched World before, right? You've never watched World before, or you're not for a specific streamer, you're just kind of there for like a casual player, right? You just want to see someone play World. Are you gonna watch, like, world-renowned, relatively famous streamer Asmongold? Or are you gonna watch 20 viewership sucking his own thumb Mr. Hugster? It just makes sense. Also, there's like 50 people on 20 viewership. More people in a category does not equal everyone getting more viewership. That's not how it works. I don't understand how people have this conception in Twitch. How much viewership has World got right now? World has 19,000 viewers. Okay. 19,000. 3.4. 6.5. 8,000. 9.4 thousand. 11.1 thousand. 12.2 thousand. 13,000 people of those 9.5 are in the top 7 streams. How does that help someone with 20 viewers, right? It doesn't. Doesn't do anything for someone with 20 viewers. It's purely a detriment. To poach their viewers. No. You just... I don't know what you're meant to do, Mace. I don't understand how Twitch works. I do not understand how this platform works. What I do know is more people in the category is not a benefit. The way everyone seems to think it is. Oh, go stream Fortnite. It's got 200,000 viewers, yeah? And I have, like, let's say you're a new person, you have 1 viewer. Of those 200,000. You gotta scroll and 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 scroll if you want to get to that person. Even if you flip it the other way around, so that you've got minimum first, you still gotta scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Because there's so many people in that category with 1 viewer, right? Stir some controversy on Twitter? No, thank you. I got better things to do in my life. But I thought there were more people stumbling in the category. Stumble across your stream as well, that might be a misconception. Nah, because that's the thing, right, Chisel? If World has 19.5 thousand and 16,000 of them are on 7 streams, it's actually only got 2,500 more viewership than it would normally. That's it. And even then, like, 500 of those are on the next person. 500 of those are on the next 3 people. One, two, three, four, 5. Another 500 are on the next 5 people. You're looking at the top 15 streams has all of the new viewership. That's it. All of it. Gone. But the problem is, comparatively, instead of being in, like, the top 5 places, you are now in, I don't know, position 200. Which makes your visibility just non-existent. And if you're streaming from lowest viewership to highest viewership instead, like if you sort by that, instead of being in like the bottom 5 places, you're still in position like 100. So people aren't gonna find you. Funnily enough, it's actually why Wild Hearts went really well for me. When I streamed Wild Hearts. Because a lot of the mainline Monster Hunter people who were also streaming at the same time fell off Wild Hearts really fucking quickly. Whereas I stuck with it because I was having a lot of fun. So it was kind of like, look, if you want Wild Hearts at this point in time from someone who played Monster Hunter before, it's you have no choice. Like it's me. Mr. Slims to your arc enemy. Completes challenge runs too quick, that guy. I don't know how Twitch works, really. I can only say based off what I've observed, right? Which is whenever there's more viewership in a category, it hurts my viewership. Which mostly basically just says I'm less interesting than the person who is otherwise streaming. Which is what makes it completely fair and reasonable. Don't know how you meant to deal with it. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Play whichever weapon you like, my dude. Take a break from the established weapons, do your own thing. I can't do that, I'm afraid, Jordan, but I will pick which I want from the established ones, thank you. I can't break the rules of the challenge run, but I will pick what I want of the lot. Thank you very much. It allows me to pick a weapon which is strong at the current moment in time, and I appreciate that. Instead of being forced to use, like, the crappy hammer, for example, until it gets upgraded, then it's a lot better. Also says don't stream World at the moment if you can. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, which is the logic behind the challenge runs, right? I'm just gonna keep going. I don't really give a shit. I think right after I hit about 1,000 followers last year, and then I got massively, like, reduced follower stuff, like rate. I kind of just stopped trying to understand how it works. I just like, fuck it, whatever, I'm gonna do what I want to do. It does what it wants. After a 4 quest, Blake, play Hammer for Chisel, thank you. Hopefully by that point I'll have it upgraded and it won't be shitty anymore. So Chisel's plan won't have worked. Here. I'm so close to 1,337. I have been for a long time. I had a very fun stream the other day where I was on 1,331. And it went up to 2, then down to 1, then up to 3, then down to 2, then up to 4, then down to 1 again, all in one stream. Very enjoyable to me. I was like, hey, at least it's still on palindromic. Roller coaster of followers, yep. Follower count is mostly irrelevant anyway. It does have its use and its purpose, but it's your average viewership that matters, right? If you've got 100 average, like if you have 100 followers but 20 average viewership, and you have 10,000 followers but 20 average viewership, you make the same amount of money. Just let you create 5,000 accounts to follow me. Get my account banned. Thanks, Eugene. Appreciate it, buddy. Hey, it meant well. Doesn't matter. I got my fucking account banned. He stole all of your income and tried to invest it and lost it all, but it's fine because he meant well. Well, I've still lost all my money. It don't matter. Punch you in the face, but he meant well, yeah. He was trying to do reconstructive surgery. Your nose looked a little bit off. He broke it, sorry, but like, he's just trying to make your face have better aesthetics. I deserve more followers and viewers. Very down to earth, great with chat, will be a skill to your games. Thank you very much, Jordan. Honestly, I don't really mind at this point. I don't really mind. I like the gang we have here. We have a lot of just very nice people. I basically don't need mods at all. Everyone's good, everyone's kind. We treat each other well. If there is any joking and like messing around with each other, it's just in jest, right? We don't really have any of the problems that you get when you get bigger. And I like that I don't need to deal with that bullshit. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't mind having some more money. Don't get me wrong. I love the extra income. But I am absolutely fine with it taking the slow but sure and steady growth path. Where we just end up having nice, warm, kind-hearted people. That's more important, right? We want chat to be a nice place. And then I'm just gonna prey on the kindness of a few individuals in particular. Whenever we get to March and September, they'll just exploit a few individuals for some for the potential to keep going. Not that I would ever do such a thing. That would be unreasonable. Speaking of which, Monster Hunter March is soon. Not every 20 average viewership has an iron or a crone or a chisel. Let's not forget chisel. Crimson, Ramhards, Banes. How many people on 20 average viewership have people who've done over 50 gifties, right? Like, I'm incredibly lucky the people I have. I can't complain about income or anything. Some people put so much more effort in, so much more work in than I do. And they're still sitting on lower viewership, right? Oh, do you play Monster Hunter in March? What's that game? Don't know. Some weird thing that got recommended to me one day, and then I kind of got, like, lampooned with it. And now I'm stuck here playing it forever. Hey, Nina, welcome. Good to see you. You summon Iron Lover of Darkest Dungeon in attack position. He's too busy playing Darkest Dungeon. You can't summon him. I had a fast start, but getting over 20-ish will take a while. Yeah. Well, it's funny because in December, not of last year, but the year before, in my first year of streaming, I actually organically got myself up to 50 average for world. For a few streams. And then I finished my world playthrough and it all just disappeared into the distance. You ate a whale considering those two mad lads? Just because someone else does more doesn't mean you don't also count. I would say. Chisel? Just because someone's killed 10 people and you've only killed one doesn't not make you a murderer, right? You still count. What's with that analogy? It was the quickest thing I could think of. Just call it MMM for Must Have Money March. No, this year. This year I figured out something funny, Mace. So it's going to be called MH, MHM, MH. Which just pleases my brain. And it also sounds like you kind of just gave up. You're It does make you not a serial murderer. That's true. I can't disagree with that one. I only have murder on your mind. It's like always, Shizzle. All I ever thinking about is killing my Twitch viewers. I mean, monsters in Monster Hunter. Monsters. Not you guys. You guys are great. Like, yeah. Murder and slaughter like that. Rip and tear. How much Icium did I get, by the way? Pretty good. I needed 7. So 6 is poifing. From a single quest. See you tomorrow, Chisel. That will never not be funny to me. I'm sorry. Good night, Chisel. Don't fall asleep on the toilet again. Oh, okay. SSS is for Sucking Shackles September. What the fuck is a shackle? Do I even want to know? I should probably ask first. It's a synonym for money you found with a quick Google. Nice. The blessing and curse that is Google search. If I can get myself one Monster Bone Plus here, I can make this so much nicer because I will actually have green sharpness on all of my weapons at that point. Not a lot, but I will have green sharpness on all of my weapons, and that's big. Sucking salary September. I'm not sucking anyone off for a salary, thank you. Let's not give the wrong impression. Great sword. Once again, you're gonna find the wrong crowd. That's not what people are gonna read. Base? Speaking of September, a bit early, but any plans on doing the same as last year? I am currently not able to answer your question, Eugene, until March has happened. Because there is multiple things that I need to announce in March that will drastically change the way that shit happens for the rest of time. You don't like the sound of this? Good. Be afraid, Mace. Be afraid. I'm not stopping streaming, don't worry. Gonna have you overthink till March. I'm not stopping streaming. But specifically, what do you mean, Eugene? Plans doing the same as last year? Is there something in particular you liked or didn't like? Because one thing that will be done in September, which I plan to do, is the like Monday games again. I'm hoping we'll be through all of the Monday games by that point, and then we can do it again. Because I actually really like that. I think that's really fun. Uh-oh, Huggy's doing a survey. It's nice to know what people like and don't like. Because it means that if people like it, more people are likely to participate, right? Which is just cool. You should make it cheaper if the game is cheap. The difficulty with that is that it kind of has to be done in donation, like direct donation, which works better for me, don't get me wrong, but yeah, makes it a little bit weirder. Hey, Creonion. I'm on emulator, actually, so I am on 3DS technically, but I'm on my PC. Can't remember how you named it, the thingy with 50 subs and the raid out there, added time to streams and all. Raids will do. Raids will definitely do. 50 sub thing will definitely do. I'll say you should do 25 for a AAA game because it's financial wreck, yeah. No, I did consider that as well, mate. Like, the cost of the game in pounds plus an amount of money for time, essentially, right? I did think about that one. Why not emulate the Wii U version? The Wii U version has less convenient multiplayer. On the 3DS version, you can actually play multiplayer relatively easily. On the Wii U version, you technically can play multiplayer, but it's kind of a giant mess. So, I'd rather have easier access to multiplayer because it means more people can join in. Imagine the amount of cool indies you'll get, yeah. Finally, a thumbs up one. Time rewards were tuned pretty nicely, in your opinion? Yeah, I think the channel point one might have to go down a little bit. Personally. Longest money game seems to be Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah. And I was thinking as well, like, if it becomes more, like, popular next year, if more people to participate, put more games in and stuff, I can switch Mastery to Mondays. And we can do the September games in the what is currently midweek slot. Whatever games it is. What am I playing? Who am I? Tuesday, Thursday. No worries, Onion. How did I phrase it? Basically, multiplayer is more convenient. It's a lot easier to get into multiplayer and actually play multiplayer with people if you emulate the 3DS. You thought it was the same? It's harder on Wii U, unfortunately. There it is. Legiacrus. You can play with people online through 3DS? Yes. So the way Citra is the program, the way that Citra multiplayer works is it emulates local play. Like, it pretends you're next to each other and you play in a local lobby, but just online. Which obviously for Monster Hunter is fantastic, because local lobbies are a thing in all the Monster Hunter games. Unfortunately, crossplay doesn't work at the moment, Onion. There is plans for crossplay to happen when the servers go down proper. But the legality of that depends on, well, one, the legality of it, and two, Nintendo not being like, hey, we hate fun, and ruining everyone's enjoyment, right? Which they like to do. Unfortunately. can only play with other people on Citra at the moment. If it's legal, they can't really ruin it. Oh, they will find a way. Something being technically legal hasn't stopped companies from ruining it for a long time, Mace. So you need to play on an emulator then? Yes, correct. Maybe on Steam Deck? I can't talk about that one. I don't know the legitimacy or the capability of Citra on Steam Deck. But it should be fine, I think. Don't know. It might be a little bit weird because like, sometimes you have to use the mouse for certain things, or you have to, like, keybind stuff to certain buttons. I don't know how that would work, but it might be okay. Probably worth a shot. It's a Nintendo. They specialize in ruining fun for people. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly. Is there a game in specific that you're thinking of, by the way, Mace? Or were you just thinking of a way to open it up for people in general? Hat in time? Oh. Why you gotta do that to me, man? Feeling the itch to charge Bladed World? Hell yeah. Do it, Summers. It's good. I'm not a platformer person. Also, it was 50 gifty before, which is what? 200 quid? So, like, just for your sake, Mace, so you know, I would probably still chuck it at, like, the cost of the game plus, like, 75 quid or something. Because that would still equate about the amount of money I earned from it anyway. Because that 200 quid gets halved to £100 for me. And it still works out a lot cheaper for the person in question. Just borrow from the bank. You know what you can do, Mace? Just wild little concept that might be useful in your life in general. Don't spend your entire paycheck as soon as you get it every month on new games. You can do this thing where you save some of the money to be used at a later date. I know you do. You saved €200 last month? You saved more than I made. See? Yeah. Depressing though, isn't it? You're not that bad with money. You're also not necessarily particularly good with money, I would say though, right? There's definitely some stuff that you kind of buy spur of the moment, a little bit as a whim. But then everyone does that, so it's like, it's no big deal. Yes? Know what you bought on a whim once? Just about any game that I've played. Funny little game called For You. I'm not saying it. Did I ever say it doesn't work out, Mace? Did I ever say it doesn't work out? Just that you are prone to buying things on a whim, that's all. I say about 50% of the time. Unfortunately, I feel like a large percentage of that 50% is me. Of the time that doesn't work. Darkest Dungeon. Terraria. Dragon's Dogma. Oh no, you had it for free, didn't you? True. At least Caligula worked. Caligula worked really well for you. Last time you were seeing this fellow, it was GU. G3 rank. It's not Lagiacrus, Eugene. This isn't that isn't Lagiacrus. That's Long Kezu. Baldur's Gate. You getting distracted, Summers. You haven't played in 2 months, you're still at the school? You had a lot of fun with it when you were playing it though, right? And you got to the school, which is like... That's like 30 hours or something. That's worth it. That worked out as far as I'm concerned. You had a lot of fun with it. You enjoyed Sasada. You got to see all the extra like texts and dialogues that I didn't do with the characters. You don't have to complete a game to have fun with it. 20 hours? Yeah, it's legit. You're like only 52 hours left. We went on sale a week after, as it always does. You hear a lot of people say GU laggy, it's just Ivory laggy ported over and it always confuses you to no end. Yeah, it's worse than Ivory laggy, it's just Long Kezu. Gungeon? Yeah. That wasn't great for you. Even with all your handicaps, if you will, he was able to manage his BS pretty well, including his new move, yeah. He's just not fun in that game. You're back, good morning, Chisel. How was your night-long poop? Dungeon? Hello, I'm. You should get it on PC sometime. No! Learn your lesson instead. Yo, Dark Souls 3 actually ended up being a worthwhile one as well. Even if DS1 and DS2 didn't. And Sekiro didn't. You waste a lot of money on the things that I play that you don't end up liking, actually. There's a lot more hit misses than hits. To be fair, Sekiro wasn't even my fault. You bought that before I even played it. Didn't finish Lies of P. Yep, Lies of P. I always say I love it. It's because I do. You never bought Untruths of Urine? Oh, did you have it on Game Pass? Sneaky Game Pass. Yeah? Handy. You know I did shake my head, yeah. One of the 2 screenshots that was in the thing, Chisel, was Dawn. Because I asked you and Dawn for completed stats. Elden Ring smashed it out of the park. I didn't even make you buy that one either. That was Iron. I hadn't even played it, like a full playthrough of Elden Ring by the time you bought it. It was Iron talking about his no health run, wasn't it? And then Crone and Iron talking together about him going through the entire game with 0 fucking vigor. You asked me to remember that shit? Can't remember where we left off in DS2. Where did we leave off in DS2? In the castle. I just done Looking Mirror Night. Oh no, Shrine of Amana. Shrine of Amana. I just got to the second bonfire. You blame me for the Souls lights because I put you on them? Yeah, fair enough, I guess. You missing any? Probably. It's kind of hard to keep track. I should really play Darkest Dungeon 2 some more. At some point. Now that I don't feel the weird pressure to be like, gotta play stuff people like. I enjoyed playing that game. I should stream it again. It's the only way I'm ever going to finish fucking runs of it. They're so goddamn long. And you can blame me when you buy it. Hey, you can't do that because you already said you were going to buy it when they added Crusader. So you can't blame that on me. You've already said you were going to buy it. All the points into spellcast and then dumping them into strength and dex to be a quality build. Yep. The horror that was your character. You take that back? No take backsies. Not when it's directly to my detriment. You don't make the rules, don't I? Aha. I don't, Teeny does. Fair. Fair. That's actually also not typically true. Usually I make them and run them by Teeny, and then Teeny approves them. Truly like a CEO would. So I do come up with them, they just have someone's stamp of approval. And usually it goes something along the line of like, here's my idea. To, isn't that gonna be like too much for you and burn you out? To, but I need the money. To, yeah, alright, fair enough then. It's the same conversation every time. Every time. On an unrelated note, it looks like you're gonna have another surgery in February. Oh yeah, Summers? For the same issue? Or for something else? I hope not. You're gonna blame Darkest Dungeon 2 on me anyway. Let's be honest, Mace, you blame everything on me regardless, so... Like, it doesn't matter if I play it or not, you're gonna blame it on me... Always. They're going to be finally cutting all the infected tissue out. Nice. Do you need a graft for that, probably? Or are they going to... a graft? Skin graft. Or are they just gonna let it be and be like, it might be good by itself? Graft? Skin graft is where you take tissue from a different part of your body, which is healthy, cut it off, and then put it on a part of your body which is not healthy. So for example, they do it with like, sometimes burn wounds. They will graft skin onto the place which is burnt so that you have skin there. I mean, that's what it is, Mace. Godric is taking arms off of people and grafting them onto other people, right? It's the same thing. Fish scales? Fish scales is a new thing with burns, right? Because they're apparently a lot better for it. Or newer, technically. Leave that poor laggy alone. He was just enjoying himself watching his soap operas. I'm afraid I can't do that. I need his skin. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. I really need his skin. For this very great sword, in fact. You don't know, to be honest. Who knows that everything goes dark, Doctor cut out all the bad stuff and permanently stitch up the hole. Fair enough. You might not need it then, if it's just stitches. Stitchable. Greatsword needs a skin graft as well? Absolutely. N10 gets it. Speaking of, like, you put Dark Astonishing 2 in your wish list. Mace filling up wish lists everywhere since Monster Hunter World release. The Steam wish list is empty. Wild. Oh man, you're more and more thinking about playing World again. Is that because a lot of people are going back to it, Chisel, or just... been long enough that you're thinking about it? Yeah, and you haven't played it in a while? Cool. I mean, you can, right? Why not? The thing you're worried about is how deep the infected tissue goes. It's about a 7-year-old wound. I'm sure you'll be okay. Wallet 2, yeah. His wallet can't get empty because it already is for this month, N10. If I'm not mistaken. I think he's already out. No? I thought you were. I thought you'd already spent all your January allowance. You have €100 left? Oh, shit. How much does Darkest Dungeon 2 cost right now? It's got like €50 left. Hand him over, Dutch boy. You've also been eyeing Baldur's Gate 3, Chisel. As many have. It's expensive? Yes, it is. Don't joke, I'll do it for the shits and giggles. Yeah, wait for a sale. Wait for a sale. In actuality... What's that? Buy it now? It's your funeral, dude. Not mine. Not the kind of game you usually play, so you're hesitant. Yeah, that will be... That is difficult. Hey, Minicat. What do I think about the upcoming series, Monster Hunter Wilds? Do you mean the upcoming game? There's kind of nothing to think so far, right? Nothing's been announced. The quote-unquote trailer, which I don't think is a trailer, but is more just a game development reveal, tells us nothing concrete at all other than if you want to make wild speculation about the game. So, I kind of just don't think anything about it, to be honest. We'll get it when we get it. We'll see how it is. There's some stuff I'd like. There's some stuff I wouldn't like. Yeah, that's it. I don't really think a lot about it, to be honest. It's too intangible. It's like, at some point in the future, there may be something that I'm interested in. Probably still over a year away at this point, right? hammer from Komuro. Here. Gonna do another Rathian to hopefully be able to upgrade this hammer. This is not really something to think about. Yeah, exactly. Gonna be in December 2025. Is it bad that there is kind of a decently large part of me that wants that to happen? Just to see how disappointed people are. You need to not, because you need like 45 euros left over in case your student money comes after your health insurance comes and takes your money. Ah. Delay that shit till 2026. Watch the whole community mold. Yes. Good. Good. Kill them. Kill them now, N10. I can hear the lament from here. $20,205? Oh shit, mate, it's not that long. I'm not gonna be alive anymore. Diozo sitting in his chair, but you brought this shit on yourself, yeah. That would be nice to see. Honestly. Sorry, I know that's kind of a boring answer, but it's the truth. I just don't really have any thought about it. No! That's a bummer. Metro seems to be keeping its lead. Oh yeah? I didn't even look, to be honest. Monster Hunter Wilds has the dating sim tag on Steam. Yes. Why do Black and White 2 always come and go, by the way? I put the poll... When I choose what games to put on the poll engine, I do it exclusively depending on what I feel like playing at that moment in time. And I'm not always in the mood to play Pokemon. I just didn't really feel like it this time around, because it was, It was... how do I want to phrase this? I'm kind of in the middle of a strategy kick at the moment. Like in my personal time. I'm playing a lot of like tactics and strategy type games. So I didn't want to muddle that by playing Pokemon as well. Whereas Fire Emblem would have been fine because it's like good enough. It's close enough. Steam, why are these tags here? Because tags are user-generated, base. Said a lot of XCOM, yeah. And then I was playing Xenonauts until today, when my Xenonauts run died in the shittiest way possible. And now I don't want to play it anymore. So I started playing Phoenix Point instead. How is Xenonauts compared to XCOM? It's a lot more like original XCOM, in the sense that it's just unfair. You can recommend some Xeno games? I'm sure you can, mate. I don't need any recommendations right now, though, thank you. I've got Phoenix Point to play, and then I've got XCOM 2 Longwar to play. And then I'll probably revisit some other game for the 5,000th time, because I never buy new games, I just play old ones. I don't know if you know much about XCOM, original XCOM Dawn, but if you know about UFO defense, it's, like, extremely similar to UFO defense. Put it this way, you know chrysalids from XCOM Enemy Within and XCOM 2? The chrysalid equivalent in Xenonauts is called the Reaper. It one-shots any biological unit in the game, regardless of defense. You can have the best armor in the game, it will one-hit. And it spawns another one. And you know how chrysalids work in XCOM, where they spawn a zombie, and then after a certain number of turns, the zombie becomes the chrysalid if you don't kill it? Can it miss? No, not really. Also, it moves fast as fuck. XCOM the chrysalid spawns a zombie. If you don't kill the zombie in 3 turns, it turns into another chrysalid. The Reaper spawns a zombie. When the zombie dies, it spawns a Reaper. Also, if 3 turns pass, it spawns another Reaper. Oh, and also they almost exclusively, if not exclusively, appear on night missions, where humans have massively reduced vision capacity, so they can see you before you can see them. They suck. I had a nighttime terror mission where one Reaper in the fog managed to get into a room with 4 civilians and turn by turn turned all the civilians into Reapers. And then I had like 5 Reapers running me down, just did not have the strength of fire and reaction capacity to deal with all of them, and just lost my entire squad to just an onslaught of Reapers. Just gone. The whole squad. 10 people. My entire A-team fucked in a moment. Relatively near the end of the game, because I had plasma weaponry. Good. Good dunk. Good dunk. So what do you do about them? You keep your entire squad together instead of splitting up. And you hope that you kill them in reaction shots. Because they have relatively low hit points. It's the only thing about them that is in your favor. They're fast as fuck. They insta-kill. They're melee range only. So you just hope you kill them with reaction fire when they run into melee range. They're glass cannons, yeah. Glass nukes, more like, yeah. Basically. Alternate option is just never go on night missions, I guess. Fuck night missions. Is that practical? Not really. The actual way to deal with them is vehicles. They straight up just cannot attack vehicles. So instead of bringing like 8 squad is the amount you start with in Xenonauts. Instead of bringing 8, bring 6 in a vehicle. When you get the bigger drop streak, bring 8 in a vehicle instead of 10 squad members. They literally can't attack them, so if you like somehow manage to trap them all in a room with a vehicle, it basically just gets infinite shots against them. Or they just sit in a corner and die. Vehicular manslaughter? Yes, good. Easy Raffian again, by the way. Easy Raffian. Hammer just destroys this thing. Let's play Splatoon. Play Splatoon then, dude. But Street Fighter 6, you can play both of them, Mace. Play a few matches of Splatoon, get incredibly annoyed because you haven't played it in a while, and the matches don't go well or something, and then just play Street Fighter instead. Easy, done. Hey, there's my bone. Good. Now this hammer is upgraded, and Chisel does not get away with fucking me over with the hammer redeems. There we go, Carapace Hammer. It stays this hammer for the rest of the run. That is the first weapon that's actually on its intended path. Delete that sucker. Finally a weapon on its intended path. Christ. That took way too fucking long. I need Uragan Scoots and Mega Demon Drug. That's a problem, because I don't have any, demon things. How long have I been playing Monster Hunter games? 18 years. Minicat. Since I was 10 years old. Monster Hunter Freedom 2 was my first game. On the PSP. Back in the day. Too long is also a very good answer. That means I'm 80? Yeah. As you can tell, this is the face of an 80-year-old man. Some dedication right there. I just like him. I think it's dedication as much as I'm just still having fun, right? It's the idea behind playing a game is that you have fun. I'm still having fun. But are you? Yeah, well, I'm not doing collector's challenges. What do I like about the game? I like that you have so many different options in terms of weapons, and not just like... Not just you can play Sword and Shield or Greatsword or Longsword or Bow, whatever, right? I like that you have options within the weapons themselves. So, for example, I can build like one of 20-something different hammer paths right now, and all of them would have their own distinct strengths and weaknesses. And that's just one weapon. I like that combat feels deliberate and intentional. You have to think about what you do or you get punished. It takes actual like input and thought to play the game, while still being able to reward some like instinctual plays. You know, sometimes you just roll and then it works out and you're like, huh, that was a good roll. Or you'll just attack and it will hit the monster in a really good spot and you'll be like, hey, nice. I like its difficulty. I think it's just about right for me. I think it takes just the right amount of stuff to, like, get gear. It doesn't take... As long as you don't get screwed on rare drops. Like, it doesn't take too long. It doesn't take too short. It feels like you earn the stuff you work for. Music's good. Almost, like, ubiquitously across the entire franchise, the music is good. I like the monster design. And I like that while it might not be realistic for like our world, it feels realistic in its own world. And that's really important, I think. Bar a few notable exceptions which kind of like ruin it a little bit. Probably loads of other stuff that I can't think of. But I feel like that's enough for now. Before I just praise Monster Hunter all day long. Loves the female armor. I don't mind the female armor. What starts with S and ends with a number? What? Is it bad that my brain immediately thought sex? Because X is a Roman numeral. What logic does that even make? What, 7? I don't know. Didn't even think of that. Shake my head, I'm sorry. 7 doesn't end on a number. I mean, the word itself is a number, so technically it does. Street Fighter 6. Splatoon 3 also would have worked, but specifically Splatoon 3. None of the others. Silent Hill insert number, yeah. Nice. I mean, Splatoon 1 as well. Because it might not be called Splatoon 1, but it retroactively becomes Splatoon 1 as soon as Splatoon 2 exists. Yeah, but no game that's the first in the franchise is called, like, Splatoon 1, right? It's usually just called itself, but when the second one comes out, it retroactively becomes Splatoon 1. Because if you just say Splatoon, people go, which one? Same thing with, like, the original Monster Hunter is just called Monster Hunter, but we call it Monster Hunter 1. Because it'd be a bit presumptuous to name your, like, newly starting franchise with 1 after it. That'd be, like, a bit of a bold move. Yeah, this is the first one. We're gonna make another one. Shush, no. I refuse. You're all, be mean. Oh, don't do that, Mace. How will I ever recover? The emotional devastation that I will feel upon you being mean to me. Oh. Oof. You won't, that's the point, yeah. Well done. Whoop. Bah. Flooded forest music feels very, like, stalky. Well and truly outstarted Mr. Huggy Monster. Mr. Huggy Monster. It's my full name? I see. I see. You also know my IP? Neat. I don't. I know it's incredibly easy to get, but I don't know what if it is off the top of my head. Isn't that everyone's? Like the start of everyone's? It's always some shit like that, right? Depending on what country you're in, it always has the same start. It honestly could be either of those, I have no idea. Both are local hosts? Ah. I see. Cool. Oh, does it only go up to 254? Neat. Next weapon. Summers with you already know what, which means gun lance. Am I kind of at the point where I need a mine for this one? This needs the Lagiacrus. This needs Urigan, which means progression. Diablos is progression. Nibblesnaff is progression. Okay, let's do a powder stones here, I guess. See a new clip posted in Twitch clips. Yup. Should you or shouldn't you? No, you shouldn't. I nearly said let sleeping hucksters lie, but you know what? Sure. That. Buy me maxed out pickaxes here, old pickaxes as well. You ever think about how fucked it up is that they named him Nibblesnaff? The other monsters get badass names and he gets Nibblesnaff? No, I didn't really. But you raise a good point. You do raise a good point. How the challenge be going? It's going pretty good. I'm into 5-star now. Lagiacrus has been felled. Twice. No, just the once. Shouldn't have got rid of those. I also don't need these. I don't need the nutrients. I can eat the nutrients. Actually. Give me the best of my health up. Gummy means let sleeping hosters lie. Crone, not heyo. Although it would be funny if it was just heyo. How did hanging out with your friend go? You have a good time? Number 52. Oh, the quote system's getting used again all of a sudden. I feel like it's been a while since we used the quotes. And it's been used again. Weird. Still hanging out? You're playing Mario Kart now? Oh, good shit. Hell yeah. Who wins more consistently? Or are you equally matched? Played some Fortnite before? Nice. Are you losing your friendship? Dragonite. I needed 5 Dragonite and 2 Firestones. That's what I needed from this map. No, thank you. Ew. Are you saying ew about Fortnite, Mace? A game you have gone on record multiple times to say that you have played? Constellation of people was crazy as well. End up playing with your dad, a colleague, and his son. Nice. Hell yeah. Controllers will fly soon, just some dude. Hell yeah. If it doesn't end in rage, are you even playing Mario Kart together? Or if one person just has to be like, I think we should stop playing now. I've had enough. It's the only way it ever ends. There's my old pickaxe. I hate that so much. Oh, the fact you can do that is a living nightmare. Two more Dragonites, really good. Just need 2 more and a Firestone if I'm really lucky from this one quest. And I'll be able to upgrade this gun lance. Except I'm broke, so I actually can't. So, don't really need those things that urgently, actually. Whoops. Forgot about the money situation for a moment there. Too early in the game. Oh, you have a slower licking one as well. Fantastic. Oh, okay. That actually is really good. Those are really good. I'll get rid of the killer beetles. This is too funny. Oh, it's funny to me as well. It's Mr. Himbo! True! Although for some reason Mr. Himbo is staring you down. which is concerning. Your wildest dreams can finally truly exist, Crone. Mr. Himbo is real now. Right, I need 1 inventory space. What gets cut? Cut. The bug nets. Don't need them. Nope. Not this. I want to do a healer and a dash juice first. Thank you. Ruining my heal. I'm just going to immediately get hit, for fuck's sake. Praise be, Tagi. No. Don't praise me. Not this again. Eh, it doesn't quite line up right. You gotta have it like down and right 1 space. Not what again? Being praised. Nightmare. Okay, that one's pretty good, Eugene. That one's pretty good. Get 6 hours of DS2 tomorrow. 12-hour stream tomorrow. 6 hours of DS2. And 6 hours of 3U. Probably gonna be done with Village and 3U. Probably done with base game and DS2, right? I'll just have the DLCs left to go. Not sure about that one. I'm in the hugging at least, mate. It's appropriate to my name. First part of the Luna longsword done? Nice. Kind of a pain in the ass to build the Luna weapons. You don't say. Unfortunately, world is not the best place for Luna weapons. I guess the Master Hugger watches. Just sounds a bit creepy. I'm just staring. Don't do it, bug. Don't do it. Oh, don't put that evil on me. Oh, that one works, yeah. Isn't me. It's Master Huckster, true. I'm not Master. Not anymore. I'm a grown man now. I'm a mister. Master's for the young'un. Weird that basically this chain of events has been set in motion for you. Master to Mister sounds like a downgrade. That's how it works. I don't make the rules. Not for that one. Not for that one. The fact you asked if we ever staring as an emo. Oh yeah, you did. I'd honestly already forgotten. Had a repressed most of it. It's been shunted to the back of my memory. That's actually really appropriate, Crone. I feel like for that, like a rage and wobbling. What armor's this little guy wearing? Fatalis, maybe? I can't remember. Fatty armor's bad. Not in 4U in high rank, it's not. It's 4U armor. Is that Leon? There's Leon staring at me. Leon peeping on my face. Breaking the gear restriction? No, it's only bad in world. How can I break my own gear restriction? If I'm using it, it's not a gear restriction anymore. I don't know how that works. Do as I say, not do as I do. Yeah, exactly. Gear restrictions are a government psyop. Well, that's certainly not the direction I expected that to take. Oh no, Eugene. Don't shoot my face. I need my face. The face-related things. What's a psyop? Psychic, I guess? No, please just leave. Cock. No! Make it! Run! Run, you fool! Yes! Good. Safe from that horror. Just two chunky boys chunking through the area. Yeah, especially at the moment. I'm living the chunk right now. With this waddle. The waddle run. I need a cool drink. I have a cool drink on. Huh? It's the powder stone. Powder stone does take damage. If you have it in your hands. Ain't that the truth, Comrade? That doesn't just apply to this situation, that just applies in general. That just applies in general. Don't ask me, Severs. Comrade took a... Ooh, pardon me, a very good snip. Garambaros. Okay. Horrifying. Why do you always look to where you look when you talk to Teeny when Teeny ain't here or there? It's just where I look. It's where the window is as well, so I look out the... I look into the world, or at the moment I look into the inky void. It's just the direction I look in. Also, I'm kind of like facing this way already, right? So it's easier to look that way than it is to like be like this. I mean, I would like this upgrade. That's significant considering the shot level goes up. Direction my heart yearns for. Left? Is this what it means to be right-handed? You yearn for left your whole life? God, I wish I wasn't so fucking poor. Christ. Building multiple weapons in this game is expensive, huh? There we go, the Princess Penelope. I need Carapace for it. Wow. Inferno Sacks and Bath Salts. Okay. That is my gun lance done, though. Because it will upgrade into that one, then I keep it at that one. Hell yes. Very nice. Very nice. Get in there with weapons. Let's do another Legiacrus. I'm fucking broke again. Sell some Legiacrus scales so I can go do the Legiacrus quest. Also do this as well, actually. Might be a good idea to capture him. For the sake of potentially getting another tail, because tails are what I need right now. I'll just buy 2. Let's not push my luck. We'll take the 1 shock trap and we'll use once he's injured. Cut off the tail. Cap him. Gives me the potential chance for another tail. If not, I might need a mantle anyway. Don't know. That one's a little bit like, ugh. You can also just go on the capture quest. Even though the music is wrong. Sorry for the yawning. It's the end of the day. Toilet time. Right, laggy. Have an easy shock trap. Makes it a lot easier to remember to capture him. Oh, what? What, Camaro? This one would have been good for the during the DS2. Wow. Wow. Well, you'll always have a chance tomorrow, I guess. Six hours of the stuff. Oh. Honestly, looks kind of scary in the murky water. Yes, he does. Absolutely. You remember liking laggy in the flooded forest a lot? Like a lot? Maybe because the double laggy quest is here in G rank, where you fight one normal and one ivory. That's a fun quest. Potentially. Might have been tried. Can't really speak for try because I don't remember it. Got really good at bonking Laggy's head underwater. Nice. It's really helpful for his fight as well. Thank you, Quick Block. I need that tail cut off, but it's so much harder when he's in the water. When you're by yourself. If you're in a group, it's not that bad, but... kind of wrecked here. No way I didn't fight Laggy with Gunlance last time I played. I had so much goddamn Gunlance. really hoping that might break his claw. But apparently not. Swikes, thank you, base. Hopefully I'll have that bad boy upgraded by that point. Considering how many of your damn requests are in the queue. Also, it's happened again, for fuck's sake. Oh, I saw. I said, damn it, Mace hides again, I think. Or something like that. Do I have one? That's why I turned it on. I had a singular one. And I just paused it again. I intended to earlier, but it is now paused again. First thing I do tomorrow is go into New Game Plus 2 hides. I tend to do them as soon as I get them anyway, base, so yeah. It's just easier. I do wonder if getting rid of the pyromancy for that might be a good idea, though. Retire, same, buddy. Same. Kinda pooped. As bad as you used to be. This motherfucker, you okay, Crone? You getting your ass handed to you at Mario Kart? That shit was crazy, yeah. You used to kind of get out of it a lot. For a red shell at use, you went from 2nd to 4th. Right before the finish line. Please tell me it was right before the finish line. Yes, sir! Well done, just some dude. That's a game-winning play right there. I respect it. That's not playing for the match. That's playing for the whole round. That one. Welcome back. Hey, good. Yeah. He had a choice, lose the game or lose the friend. And he chose, yep. And he chose correctly. Listening to Eurobeat and playing Mario Kart, it just feels right. What do you mean? You always choose victory over friends, Crone. Always victory. Yeah. Go, please. Damn it. Hell yeah. That's more like it. I needed this tail. I really need that tail. Quite literally the only thing I want from this quest, so... That's not good. Oh, perfect timing. Every fucking time you need to carve a damn tail, you just can't get one. I'd hate you unconditionally. There we go. Easy peasy. Just got the tail cut in time, but got screwed on the carve. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I didn't get one in the capture either. Oh well. It was one of these that made me crack up a while ago. Oh god, I can't remember what it was either. Okie dokie. That is going to be me done for today. Thank you for joining me. I will be back with the long boy tomorrow, 12 hour. Mace has done it in reverse order, so you can see when and what I will be playing on each day is on the last of the links there. The Discord server if you want any of the Discordy server stuff. And the YouTube channel if you want the VODs. I will be back with DS2 and 3 tomorrow. Until I see you next time, have a good one. Toodaloo.